Hello everyone, my name is Solek Man, and I'm back again to welcome you to another episode of Solek's Hero Factor, the series where I take a look at old Hero Factor sets and review them. Yeah, I don't really need to tell you that anymore, do I? But anyway, today we're taking a look at Breez 2.0, who was actually the only 2.0 hero I got in stores. Funny story, actually. I don't know if you know of this bookstore called Barnes & Noble, but there's one pretty close to where I live. And I went there in like 2014, and they had Stormer 3.0, Neck 3.0, and Breez 2.0, which are all sets from 2011, and I found them in 2014. So that was a cool find. Although strangely enough, even though this was the only one of the 2.0 heroes I got in stores, this is one of the only two I don't have the instructions for, nor do I have a canister. But yeah, just like every other 2.0 hero, this set released in winter 2011, and this set had 29 pieces.
As you could probably guess, this set was $8 at time of release, and if you want her now, she's actually pretty cheap. She's only about $7 used, although if you want her new, you'll be paying upwards of somewhere in the ballpark of $30 to $70.
So like I said, I actually don't have the instructions for this set anymore. They're probably somewhere in my house. The thing is, I just have no idea where to look for them. She does have a combination model with Stormer, which is something different than the others, but I do have Stormer's instructions, so I'll just show you that when we get to Stormer. I mean, yeah, even if I did have them, there's not really anything special to show you in there, it's just more of the same. So, yeah, let's just get on to the new parts and recolors. As you can probably tell, lime green is Breez's color, so obviously we're gonna have a lot of lime green parts. I swear, in every single one of these videos, I always gargle my speech for some reason, but eh. Alright, starting off, you've got your hero torso piece. Of course, hers is in lime green. Yeah, not much to talk about here. You've got the lightsaber size pinhole connections, and you've got a red hero core to fit into it. I mean, yeah, not anything new. And then you've got the head and the cap. Red head and a red cap. Yeah, obviously not gonna show the visor yet, but yeah. You've got one singular red spike, or no, this set comes with two red spikes, my bad. Something great is that she actually has two hands this time, so I won't need to modify that. This set actually only has one teensy tiny modification I'm going to make to it, but we'll get to that later, but yeah. Get two green hands, two green feet as well. I'm pretty sure these only come in this set. You've got a 3 long in lime, a wider shell piece in lime, the same kind of claw piece as Ferno in gunmetal. She actually does not have a multi-tool eye shield. She has kind of like, I guess it's like Tonfa-like weapons. I don't know. And then you've got her printed armor piece right here. There you go. I think you can see that. Definitely like the little red streak going across that. It looks pretty good. I think I like Evo's and Nex's more, but hers does look quite good. And then I'm not even gonna cut to this because there's only one new piece in this set. It's her visor. I do like this visor design. It actually looks pretty good if you turn it around too, but it does look better if you have it facing like this. You still kind of got a mouth guard sort of thing, but you've also got this, that kind of like X-Men Cyclops-esque visor. It's a little bit strange looking, but I do think it looks pretty good. Definitely the horn thing is sitting out of the back definitely do make this. So yeah, only one new piece, but some pretty good recolors. I definitely gotta say that, hands down, my favorite thing about this set is the fact that she does in fact have two fully fledged hands, not like, you know, one of these pieces stuck to an eye shield for a hand. No, and two actual hands. That being said, she is one of two heroes that have two hands, and I do like the other one more, and in fact, he's my favorite of the 2.0 heroes, but regardless, yeah, as far as features go, nothing new. You've got the standard articulation. I'm not even going to go over it this time. Makes for great posability. You already know that. Once again, lacking back coverage. Her armament is a little bit weird, especially on the arms. I'm not quite sure I like that very much, but I mean, hey, if you don't like it, you could pretty easily change that. Her color scheme is pretty nice. I don't like it as much as Evo's, but the green and the red definitely do contrast pretty well, and I do quite like the gunmetal being used as an undertone. My one big issue with her, aside from, you know, the back, so Breez is meant to be the feminine character on the team, but like, nothing about this figure at all really strikes me as feminine, especially the visor kind of throws it off, because this visor does not look feminine. I've seen an argument against Breakout Breez, basically saying that she doesn't look feminine because she has too wide of shoulders, she's too bulky, and I can see that, but like at the very least the mask on that set pretty much tells you, yeah, this is pretty much a girl character. Here the mask doesn't even tell you that. And I mean, I guess she's not as heavily armored as the others, so I guess that makes you think she's feminine, I don't know. But yeah, Just does not look feminine enough, but if you take that out of the equation, I do think pretty solid looking set. But there is one piece right here that can be used to modify her, and this is a piece that was introduced in Niwa Master of Jungle. What this is, it is a 2-length pin with an axle at the end, and I'll show you what that's for in just a sec. And of course, if you couldn't guess, that part was for weapon storage. All I did was, I took these 2 blades, you stick this one in the pin, like so, and then there's an axle on the little saw blade thing, so you just stick that in there, and then you just stick it into her torso. I mean, yeah, that's really all I would modify about this set. I would change more if I had, like, a lot more stuff, but at that point it would just become a revamp rather than just a small modification to the set. Even though these are the parts I'm going to use to modify Stormer when we get to him, and that's quite a few, but we'll get to that when we come to it. But anyhow, I mean, yeah, this is just a pretty solid set. Not the best 2.0 hero, but doesn't really have any game-breaking flaws to me, so let's just talk about my final thoughts.
So I think as far as the 2.0 heroes go, Breez is honestly just nothing super special. I really do like the fact that she has 2 hands, and for that alone I am just going to give her an 8 out of 10 because nice color scheme, overall nice design, and 2 hands. You couldn't complain. But as a whole, she's just not as good as the heroes that I like more than her. She's not a bad set by any means at all, but I would only really recommend this one if you're trying to collect the entirety of the 2.0 heroes, or if you just think this one looks the best.
So yeah, that's Breez 2.0. Not a whole lot to talk about here, just kind of a generic hero, but a pretty solid one. So yeah, I hope y'all will join me next time when we take a look at my favorite of the 2.0 heroes, Surge 2.0.